Really hate this guy. Today we're going to cover the history of Shatid. He survived his birth in 1971. Through the 70s and 80s, his family owned an emerald mine. They had so much money that his father was quoted saying, "We can't even close our safe." Brian, it's not a crime to have wealth. Apartheid. Also, his father was quoted in saying, "The blacks will take everything from you," when asked why he didn't report the income to the governments of Africa. Being a piece of shit is in the DNA. 1989, he moves to Canada with his mom. 1992, he actually moves to America. Now, 3 years later, he starts this company called Zip2 with his brother. Illegally, I might add. Run the clip.
We were illegal immigrants.
Well,
Yes, we were.
I'd say it's a gray area.
Yeah, yes, we were. We were illegal immigrants.
That's right, same guy who's been complaining about immigrants. Zip2, for the record, was a business and a way to get your business online and on the internet before it was commonplace. Though he claims to be self-made, he literally got a loan from his father for $28,000 to start this business, which he disputes and says, no, it was only $20,000, because for some reason that matters. 1999 rolls around, he starts an online bank called X.com. Strange bank, lots of referrals, everybody made a ton of money, so much money that a year later, he merged with a company called Confinity. Confinity gets bought out by PayPal and what's called the PayPal Mafia, and while Elon Musk is on his first honeymoon, he gets voted out of the CEO seat by the board. Peter Thiel takes his spot. Yeah, that guy. 2002 rolls around, he starts SpaceX. The company has been around that long. He also has his first child this year. Tesla is started. It's started by two gentlemen, Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning. 1 year later, he joins Tesla as an investor and as the chairman. He also has babies number 2 and 3. Now, for the record, at this point, Tesla is a renewable energy company. It's not based on the driving cars. It's not based on anything else. It's based on renewable energy. 2006 rolls around and he founds a new company called SolarCity with his cousins. He becomes the chairman of the company and the largest stakeholder in SolarCity. That's important, remember that. He also has babies number 4, 5, and 6. 3 years later, there's the settling of the Tesla lawsuit because he kept claiming to be a co-founder. Sorry, a co-founder is what he was settled out of the suit as. He kept calling himself the founder, and ultimately Martin Eberhard decided to sue him for it. That's what happened. It's a quiet 6 years. 2015 rolls around. He becomes the co-founder of OpenAI. Stares in Sam Altman. 1 year later, he decides, I'm gonna do my own thing, and he co-founds Neuralink, but the own thing that he creates is the Boring Company. The same year, Shatid is on both sides of a deal that is $2.6 billion where Tesla acquires SolarCity. This isn't like when a real estate agent is the buyer and the seller. This is when the buyer and the seller are the same person. He has his feet in both camps, making money, spending money. Just good business. You don't understand economics. In 2017, the National Labor Board starts to get involved with some of his business practices. He's in trouble for anti-union violations, unlawful firings, and racial discrimination, specifically the Diaz case. The following year, he gets in trouble for a tweet. I remember him writing "funding secured" on the internet. And that, my friends, is how you get in trouble with securities fraud. He gets a 3-year ban as the chairman of the company. He has to pay a $20 million fine out of his pocket, and the company Tesla had to pay a $20 million fine as well. Strange, there's a gap in silence in him not making noise for about those 3 years. In 2020, he violated the COVID health order by reopening the Fremont Tesla factory while COVID was brand new. We start to see a spike in autopilot injuries and deaths and investigations at this time. He also has his 7th child and becomes estranged from his daughter. But wait, there's more. In 2029, he starts tweeting about Dogecoin. Whatever. He has babies 8, 9, and 10 the same year. In 2022, he buys Twitter, he lays off half the staff, and he gets sued for a layoff notice violation. He also doesn't disclose his Twitter stake and gets in trouble for SEC violations. A pattern emerges. Then things start happening across the board. A lot of his businesses start to get in trouble. Neuralink seeks animal welfare investigations. SpaceX is in trouble for employee retaliation, environmental regulations, disputes at Tesla and SpaceX, and he has his 11th baby. I'm sorry, I forgot. He also reinstated the Twitter ban for people who are doing hate speech. He also threatens to sue the Anti-Defamation League during this year for loss of ad revenue because those people were banned for hate speech. What the f? Say the biggest controversy in 2023 with him was him reinforcing Great Replacement theory and telling people, you've said the actual truth when referencing it. The Goblin's father smiles. He's totally not racist, guys, especially in 2024 when he amplifies the far right and claims a civil war is inevitable for Britain. Not only does he rent out Donald Trump for $250 million, but he also starts a $1 million a day lottery for people who vote, specifically for Trump. He was investigated for that and ultimately claimed all of the random winners were pre-selected, so it's not illegal. Oh, he also has babies number 12 and 13. 2025 comes around, he does a Nazi salute in a Roman font, and the guy who's definitely not racist endorses Germany's AfD, saying they are the only ones who can save Germany. When you're Reich, you're Reich. The same year, Doge steals all of your identity. Don't worry, I'm sure it's fine and secure and they didn't lose all of your paperwork and put your information everywhere. You're not on a hard drive somewhere with your social and credit. It's fine, relax. Oh, he also has a 14th baby who I'm sure he loves equally amongst all of the children he has. It's usually really simple to pinpoint why I feel someone is a piece of garbage, but when there is a map of a constellation of all of the ways you are a bad person, it's really hard to pinpoint and put your finger on, here's why he's a bad person. Here's what he did. But I don't know, I'm sure like everybody lives this way, right? 3 divorces, 14 children, several companies, SEC violations, autonomous deaths, election purchasing, racist, far-right supporting, visa law breaking, bootlicker that he is, are the reasons why I dislike this human being. But that's a really nice Tesla that you have.